Welcome to another session of 15-minute mentoring. I took a little break. I felt that I was burning myself. Too many lectures. I think I covered the main topics and I needed a break. But now, new session number 66. What I want to talk about is first, what type of trade are we taking? There is a variety of trades, and we're going to talk about QOQ. But the main thing that all those trades we are taking is a trigger, because this is what usually people running for. Trigger, trigger, trigger. So what is a trigger? Trigger is a technical condition which refer to us about opportunity of trading. Now, I did it in the past. We need a playbook. We need trigger is not technical. Trigger, it's not enough. Can be amazing, but there are so many things that you need to go back and look for before you even take the trades and know if it's a good risk reward. Of course, if it's a good volume, condition of the market, condition of the SPY, condition of the sector, so many. But if you have the trigger and you have all the condition and you have all the right things to do, now you have to decide what type of trades are you taking, because a trigger can define a good opportunity. For example, a breakout. A breakout demands a certain condition of preparation. It needs to give you a game plan. You need to look for what you're looking for if it's a breakout. The same trigger can be a good opportunity for scalping, and then it's all different type of stop, different type of sizing, different type of reward, different type of getting out. Great reversals is also can be an amazing trigger, but again, what type of reversal? Are we doing it, V-up reversal, a 9 EMA reversal, reversal from support resistant, reversal from support resistant from the pre-market? Trying to open your mind, because usually people see trigger and then jump in, but if you're not defining what type of trader you're doing, I think you're missing all the point. Opening momentum, trade at the beginning of the day. Is the trigger is breaking the high of the pre-market, the low of the pre-market? Do we have enough strength? Did we have any catalysts? If we define that the trigger is a good to move, so I'm not just scalping it, I'm holding it through the day using variety of time frame, moving from 2, it goes to 5, 15. Again, those are things the trigger give you opportunity, but you have to be very specific. And one more thing that we need to think about is, when is the trigger according to the times of the day? If it's the first 15 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe after 10, and everything a little bit more relaxed, it's defined that you need to use the trigger in different way. And I want to give you example of trades that I did on Friday, and we can go through what type of trade it was, just to give you kind of ideas about, the thing that I was spoken again. You can go back in my 15 minutes and we can see a lot of examples for those type of trades. That some of them I'm going to give you information, from the trade I did on Friday. But before that, it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to take a few minutes to rant. But now what are you going to do? Get better. Will you turn that frustration into fuel to do the work? That will make you a better trader. How you answer will be seen in your future P&L. Mike Bellafiore. If you're interested in getting deeper, join me into one-on-one mentoring. Let's see some examples from Friday. First trade was Marvel. Marvel was my main candidate. Why? It was exactly fit to my playbook, A+, which means, a gap down, opportunity of lots of institution, pretty low float of shorts, and a good trade up. But a lot of time before that, I like to do, if I have the opportunity, using the scalp, opening moment scalp. Why? Because in my back mind, I'm waiting for the main trades. My A+, I'm going to show you in a second. So that's supposed to be a quick one, and sometimes it can take 2 minutes and waiting for the right trade. So these are the levels of the pre and high and low, which this is what defined me the quick trades, and that was the trade. Really quick one, got in, took 3/4, and this is where I got out above the high of this one. So this pop just took me out. Now let's take off the pre-market. No, let's leave it, put it on the 2. Let's go to the main trade. And again, that was exactly the setup that I'm waiting for here. You see this support here with a stop around here. So I took 52.50, the trade, in Marvel, and it actually moved like this, and above here I add again in my back of my mind. Let's take away the pre-market. I wanted to see if I can go, at least sometimes it's even taking the gap up. What's happened here, and I didn't like it, is around 10:30 or something, you could see that the market will start to going down, and this was exactly the place where here I was a little bit, not sure about, but definitely it moves pretty nice. Again, I thought it can move even much more, and again after the partial you have, and basically it failed around here, and here there was nothing to do. Another scalp that I tried to do was on Pfizer. So Pfizer, let's go to previous day. It's open like a gap down, and what I wanted to do, just a second here, is it was a good volume down. I didn't participate here, but definitely I can see that the second time it actually broke it, immediately you could see a good volume. So I actually took this trade here, and the stop was here. Nothing happened here, and not just nothing happened here, I start to see the market here, and I raised my stop around here, and above here I even add, and basically here made the mistake. I just got out. I didn't have patience. I had to go, and basically I missed. So I didn't manage it. I didn't manage. There was a good opportunity. There was a good trade decision. That was supposed to be, I thought it's going to be a move, a pretty fast one, but it didn't move like this. It definitely could be a move-to-move trade. You could see it actually move nicely if I had the patience, which I didn't have. It was moved nicely. You could raise the stop and just, took those beautiful trade. No risk at all. So, shame on you, Amir. Pass. Pass definitely was on my radar just because of the pre-market and amazingly good volume, good everything. That was the high of the pre-market, 2350. And let's move to 2 minutes. That's what I saw. You see, got exactly to there. Correction. Definitely, I didn't watch it. I definitely had to start the trade here. So I started the trade here. Probably, if you see something like this, on the view up, it actually took a lot of traders out. After this radical trade, the stop was around here, and basically moved to move nicely. I was looking at the phone, and I managed it through this. And one trade that, what was the name of the stock? I forgot the name, let's see. That I missed. Oh, yeah. That was the miss of the day. Miss of the day. And I saw this here, I saw it here. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't even take it. Definitely there was a good momentum day before. I was watching, and sometimes the strategy here is definitely second day momentum. A lot of times it's happened, a lot of time. And when you have a good momentum, sometimes the second or the third day, those are the days with the good trade. And the problem that I had there was, let's put again the pre-markets, is again around here. That was the trade, guys. That was the trade. Stop here. Exactly 10:30. The market was under, and I was not sure. So I didn't take it. And as you can see from here, around here, if I could take it here, definitely I didn't feel. There was not enough correction. Look how it's actually used the 9 EMA to move amazingly. So this trade did amazingly, but what can I do better? Usually I'm looking to see second day momentum. Definitely I could throw at least half position and maybe add after. If you have the guts and you follow it and you see the second day momentum and you see the strength. But again, I watch all the time, the SPY and everything. So if I had, and if I saw this like this, 2 days after to look, definitely you can make a good decision. But when you are live, I think sometimes it's better not to than to take a trade that after you wanna curse and everything. So main focus going forward. So you can see that not all of the triggers are relevant to you as a trader. This is something that's very important. If you follow somebody, if you trade it by yourself, trigger is good, but definitely it's not enough. Just because it looks amazing, if it doesn't have all kind of checks into your favor, it's barely nothing. So you need to find your niche, according to everything we spoke. What type of trader you are, what time of day. You have to be patient, wait for the right moment. It's very tough. Sometimes you're bored or whatever, and you just take trade, to pass the time. That's totally wrong. Take multi-breaks. That's one of the simple and main important things to do. After great trade, after bad trade, after, not doing nothing, when you see that the market is not doing nothing, take a break. It's the easiest and smartest things to do. And QOQ is quality over quantity. You need to be very specific. You need to have a quality trades over quantity. And sometimes better amazing one trade with a good size than take a few other trades that give you nowhere. If you have a good trade, let it grow. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system. Your goal is your desired outcome. Your system is the collection of daily habits that will get you there. This year, spend less time focusing on outcomes and more time focusing on the habits that precede the results. James Clear, Atomic Habits. And the reason of those sessions and everything is because we need to crash our limited beliefs.